School is now in session across our region, and yesterday News 4 spoke with students who are preparing for a good school year. They're very impressive young ladies.
We were so impressed. Today, our Tracee Wilkins continues the conversation with parents about their hopes, their goals, and concerns for their students and themselves.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tracee Wilkins, and we're in it. A brand new school year. Summer is done, and it's time to wrap our heads around a brand new school year with all of the things that we need to do as parents to get our kids ready to go. So to help us then learn some expert advice on how to do that, we have got some parents who are joining us from around our region. Sonia, thank you so much for being here. Heather and Pamela, we have talked with your daughters about what they're thinking about with this new school year, their hopes, their dreams, their goals. I want to ask you all, what are your hopes and dreams for this school year? Sonia?
So my hopes and dreams for Zuri will be that she will be mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically complete, whole. And how we do that is proper sleep. Yeah, still working on that one, but eating healthy, praying, meditating, centering herself, breathing. So those are ways that I hope that she will be complete and whole in this new school year.
I love that. I love the focus on spirituality. Heather, how are you? What are your hopes and dreams for the school?
I think I'm going to need to do some of that. My daughter Maddie is going to middle school, so I'm going to have to take some advice from you on the meditation and things of that nature. So yes, my daughter Maddie is going to middle school. There's a lot of change, so just kind of stick to who she is, her friends, make some new friends. Hopefully the academic part will be fine and sorts itself out. But just again, socially and emotionally at such an important time, I just want her to stay true to herself and continue to grow and find more about who she is.
Pamela, what are your hopes and dreams for this school year? You have a senior. Both of you have seniors.
Yes, so excited. Similar to what Sonia said, prayer, meditation, but also just balancing celebrations and responsibilities in a year full of laughs for her. This is it for her, so I want her to make the most of it.
Yeah. Do you feel any of these feelings of let me take pictures of all of these moments, let me capture them, because
most definitely.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I don't know the next time I'm going to see you walking out with a backpack, so let me just get the.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Yes.
I want to ask you all about cell phones and social media. Maddie's about to get her first cell phone, ma'am. What are the plans for this?
We told her at the end of 5th grade that she would get one. We've kind of pushed that now to the start of middle school. But that being said, she even was the one to show us what the restrictions were and what kind of limits we can set. She actually pointed it out. So maybe that was her reverse psychology, just showing what we can do. But I know she's responsible. But yes, it is certainly my husband and I have had conversations. I have faith in her, but we will have to have that conversation of what the limits are, but she's prepared for it, so I feel good about that.
You are mothers of high achieving girls who have very high expectations for themselves. How do you protect their mental health?
So I am very spiritual, and everything is pray, Zuri, go and pray. That's just me, and she's still learning that, and it's very important that she understands, she's not in it by herself. She's not alone.
Heather, how do you do it?
Yeah, we've just always made it clear, my husband and I, Maddie's always been great about speaking with both of us just about, I know as we get into middle school that may change, I hope it doesn't, but that we're here, that she can speak to us about anything, a very open line of communication, and if there's anything good, bad, in the middle, she can speak with us about it.
What are your tips for having a successful week when you're looking at you've got work to do, you've got meetings, you have a schedule, and then your girls have their schedules? How do you balance that out? And what tips would you give to parents who are trying to figure out how can we get it all together at the beginning of the week?
Kennedy and I have a shared family calendar, so everything that's school related goes onto that calendar. She's also very good at time management because she's involved in a lot of activities. She has to keep track of everything that's going on, and it's her responsibility to keep me on track.
Well, Heather, what is you have lots of sports that you have to take care of.
Yes, the two, Maddie and her brother, both playing baseball, softball at the same time. There's different games. There are multiple practices per week. Sometimes they're at different fields. So that's the key. We've done the thing where where you end up at the wrong field and then have to hustle over to the other one just because there's so much to remember. So we have that I need to use more. Just with pen and paper, there is the calendar, kind of the weekly one. So I think I'm going to try to implement that more, put it on the refrigerator, something like that, so that we know when everybody's events are, whenever school, extracurricular sports, and make sure that we're at the right field. Right. That's never a good feeling.
That is the worst feeling. Like, where is it? Are we early or is everybody late feeling, right? Thank you all for joining us and for sharing your expertise on how you all are doing this. Your girls are fantastic. I'm hoping that everybody has a wonderful school year. And thank you for joining us as well. Back to you.